Club World Cup kicks off this week, and we see two unlikely faces in Pachuca and RB Salzburg trying to gate crash the top two spots. What am I talking about? Well, I'll tell you next. That's right, folks, back once again with another video. Today we take a look at the latest match over the Club World Cup with Pachuca coming at you out of Mexico against RB Salzburg, that's right, to see if they can gate crash the top two in their respective group. What am I talking about? Well, I'll tell you in a second. If you knew where you've been, smash your subscribe button, subscribe for Blackburn Rovers, Club World Cup, World Football. We've got it all here under one Ruski. That's right, these two guys are trying to break into the top two of their group, and they've got a good chance if they win this match. What am I telling you now? I'll show you in a second. Big shout out to the members of the patrons, you know who you are, but let's get into it and preview the match. It is Pachuca coming at you out of Mexico against RB Salzburg coming at you out of Austria. That's right, so who are they and what can we expect from them in this match? Well, let's see. Pachuca then, under the spotlight, qualified as the winners of the CONCACAF Champions Cup back in 2024. They secured the spot around about a year to the day, June the 1st. They've been at a tournament such as this 5 times in the past. Previous 4, back in 07, 08, 2010 and 2017. The odds to get out of the group, 10-3. Odds to win the whole thing, 150 to 1 right now. My expectation before we've even kicked a ball was a group stage exit. But, that could all change once we kind of get a vibe here. This is the squad then for the Mexicans. We've got Carlos Moreno between the sticks, Carlos Rodas as well. Into the mid defensive ranks, we've got Jose Castillo, Andres Malcolta, Eduardo Bauman as well. Into midfield ranks, we got a little bit more talent there. Javier Lopez is in the mixer there. Santiago Homachenko, Elias Montail as well. And up top, Salomon Rondon, the veteran, John Kennedy, and Ilian Hernandez, amongst others. Now, a lineup we can expect for Pachuca is something along the lines of this. Moreno between the sticks there, Gonzalez, Aceves, Bauman, Berlanga. Into midfield, Montiel, Pedraza, Idrissi, Baustia, Sigala, and Rondon up top. Still knows where the back of the net is. Can he get it going in this competition? Well, Pachuca have got this resume right here, right now, over in Group H, which does include Halal and Real Madrid. But focus is all about RB Salzburg on June the 18th to kick off the tournament. Then they switches to Real Madrid on June 22nd, and then they wrap up the three-peat. Still hoping to be in the top 2 here against Al Hilal on the 26th of June. Now, let's take a look at the opposition today. It is RB Salzburg. They're coming out of Austria. And these guys are I don't even know how they got in here. I'm still trying to figure all that out. But they qualified as the 9th best ranked eligible team in the UEFA 4 ranking system. Qualified on 17th of April 2024. This is their first ever tournament. Of course it is, because they've been nowhere near this any other way. 5-4 to qualify out of the group. 80-1 to go the distance. And my expectation, just like Pachuca, is group stage agent. But you win this game, guys, you're already one step closer massively to that knockout stages. Goalkeepers then, Janis Blaswich there, Alex Schlanger, I think a player that was once linked with Blackburn Rovers. Into defensive ranks, got Alexander Terzic, we got Samerson Baido, John Melberg, Andre Blanc as well. Into midfield, we like Franz Kraksik, Bobby Clark, there is looking like to be on the move this summer, Mads Bidstrup, and up top likes of Karim Konate, Peter Rakov, and Karim Anwisayo, amongst others, trying to get into their starting 11. This is the starting 11 that could be selected. Schlanger between the 6, Melberg, Beidou, Gardu, Truma, Gluck, Kamawara, Bidstrup, Dorgalis, Beidou, and Raktov up top. So that's RB Salzburg. They're coming at you with this resume right here, right now. Still yet to play Seekirchen in a bit of a friendly. That's, of course, prior to the tournament kicking off, but it does kick off for them against Pachuca on the 18th of June. Focus switches to Halal then on June 22nd, and they wrap it up with a cherry on top against Real Madrid on the 26th of June. That's all in Group H. Then shall we now take a look at the team under the microscope? Then shall we come out to the TQL Stadium? Javi Lozano in the dugout there for Pachuca. Just one win in the last 3. Just one defeat in the last 4, if you look at it that way. They're on 50% form for them right now. Salzburg on as Thomas Lech. Just one defeat in the last 4. They're on 58% form. These two sides yet to play each other, of course. It would be surprising if they had done already. Quick look at the poll as you see it. It's a tight one that could go either way. Bookies, though, giving a Pachuca 2-1 for the victory. 27-10 is your Salzburg. 23-10 is the draw. But what about me then, folks? Now, of course, focus switches to me. What do I think? This is a tough one. This could go either way, like I said. And again, this is a game that I think both sides need to win if they're going to be serious about breaking in the top 2. Halal are going to give them headaches, going to give them problems. They've got a lot of talent, and they are probably my second tip behind Madrid at the moment. So if they lose this one, then they're probably looking at mission impossible for them. So it's going to be tight. A draw, what does that do? A draw maybe it puts all that focus on the Halal game. And then, of course, we might be looking at goal difference as well. So for this one, I am going to back Pachuca here. Of course, they're going to have the fans on the side, local fans, not far for them to travel. Yeah, a lot of Mexican influence in the stadiums across the tournament. Not necessarily just the Mexican-involved games, but around the whole tournament stuff. There'll be a lot of Mexicans go to these games. So I'm going to go with the 1-0 win for Pachuca, which puts RB Salzburg in a right old situation and probably already looking at elimination with the likes of Real Madrid just around the corner. Anyway, that's my take. Let me know your thoughts and opinions as we look forward to the tournament. Until then, subscribe, smash the like, catch you later. We're done.